had to face Aradin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends.
今天应该是可以把主线的剧情用完。在想要不要拿学19的装备 DLC， 然后装备之后再去。
With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Aradin's viceroy, Gelt. When he learned Aradin was a regicide, he agreed to help. 去叫血与酒的好了，想要去把那个图纸拿到4降级的装备，这样。这很快。这就是血与酒的剧情吧。
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
这是哪一个的骑士团
？Get out!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher. Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old.
不知道什么时候出现的 bug， 他脸上疤都不见，
We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws soon.
连胡子都不见。
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin, I told you. The griffin at one orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrin and Palmerin de Lanfort. Good to see you both. Over years.
Dear Short, we share your joy. You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. The Tyranny bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads.
是自己
The
对
matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad or possibly worse will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil. There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
We assume responsibility for their fate, for their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
Ah, how I long to return to Toussaint, where all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever, and the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses.
Botnook. Some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields split.
Beast wield.
The first victim,
the second killing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just...
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract?
We must set off at once.
Ready to go. As soon as you're...
Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
Toussaint 在哪里啊？要不就定为地图啊？哇，这种骑的马都不太一样。
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends.
读取久一点就会来说一
Wild
段。
Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Abelach, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Ternalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
那感觉是一个富饶的地方呢。
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
所以很好，是不是？富有的国家哦。
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance.
哇，它还有一个画面开头哎，
To me, place always
自
seems
己有
straight
个
out
开
of a
头。
fairy tale.
天哪，好美哦！
Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow
那
odd.
为什么另外
I
一个
should
恶魔
prove
那
you
个是没有
wrong.
开头？
This I pledge on the head.
特别有钱，然后他们的马看起来都不太一样。这什么弄？哇！一来就有这么精彩的过场动画。啊！这是什么？一来就有个王。
For my lady. I kill a monster.
Oh. 哇！哦。啊！到底什么东东？这么大一只？
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outwitted. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits, but I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity. as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
，Another
叫这人
challenge
叫
awaits
Beast，
me.
这也是
Yet if Geralt is
童
to
话
hunt
故
the
事的国
beast,
度
he
嘛
ought to know.
怎么
It
特别
struck
的
again.
奇怪？
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien Delatour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived.
这么大怎么开？得到一个头，对不对？那可以拿。哦，是大型红色兵。死了一个人。哦，这里有一间屋子可以进去，进去看看。不行。看一下。厉害的剑。
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
图片。好，找到。
Take it easy.
这里好童话故事哦。
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, yeah, normal.
Knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything. Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
去哪？
Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Got chests. Careful.
哦，这些怪好高等，比我都高一等。也蛮恶心，尖刺怪。哎，哎呦，它会爆！啊，惨了！ 哦呦，赶快闪！啊！好恐怖！我吃饱。哎，我砍他根本没用哎，好笑。连血都不爽。我快跑！
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
好恶心哦！ 好像有一种怪会爆掉。
Junk that came down the river.
You must keep searching.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. 'Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
"线索被拉走。
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current need to find out where.
The inn. Its patrons.
"怪怪的人。
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water.
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he, the beast?
Seems so.
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged.
Foes. You have a lot of them?
He did. But I do not see what that has to do with the beast.
I understand.
假装是
We can
beast
talk
吗？
later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to...
Knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Seems I've arrived in... Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Yes, Witcher.
I wonder how much a Witcher pays in Texas.
这门都是锁住的，真会锁门这一。
Praise the Duchess. I forget myself. We address each other. By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see Talon has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish.
This corpse is precisely why we're here.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac...
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly...
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a...
I was the one to find the corpse.
Ask Geralt, please.
Need to examine the body.
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart.
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've...
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
这是谁？怪怪的。
Who was that? Woman who just left.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned...
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics?
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here.
Not coming with?
Some sort. Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on him, even before we departed for Velen. To play the hare during this year's game at the
什么东
Palace
西啊？
Gardens. When
扮
you
演
see
兔
me
子。
in my costume,
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story.
这是童话故事之国、我觉得画风有点不太一样。
what's in the works today? Spilling wine, rolling in the hay.
Banquets and wine are rather suited for pleasant mirth.
Normally, I'd encourage you to try...
Could replace them with...
Replace crayfish?
Show me what you got in stock.
哦，还有好多卡哦。乱买。 把钱全部都拿来。上带了一堆废物，去卖它，刚换牌。哦。
Thanks. So long.
不敢枪死。哎，可以跑到这里来，我好像没有开启那个任务。
What's in the works today?
You seek someone?
Rolling in the hay?
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
那狗怎么怪怪的？运送上对。是比较像。嗯，这是。 还有楼下。这里的人好富裕哦。
They say a great deal about me.
Oh.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, stressful.
Damn it. Killer must still be here. In the cellar. Gotta be. Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. You. Saw you at the inn. Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
是吸血鬼吗？哟，又是裸女，是很有点喜欢裸女。
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
这是谁？够怪异的。
I cannot let you leave.
它会变个样。啊？什么怪？吸血鬼啊！哎呀，好像鬼片。记得我有吸血鬼油。吸血鬼油。来喝个药。用哪一种比较好？哦，我试试看。吸血鬼怕什么？来看看。怕火烧。恶魔之城跟月之城，恶魔之城， 哎，按错，我能带在身上。龙之梦应该可以吧？落日之城吗？这个，这是什么弹药？天哪，我在哪里？看不到他。哎呦！哎呦！没有打到我。有。哎呀！我自己也读到。哎呦！哎呦！shit！ 你死了！吵死了！哼，这个够吵。哎呦！哦 shit！ 干他妈的！妈的，干嘛？在哪里啊？ shit！ 他还会闪欸！哈，真是！杀哦！ 够难杀！哎，升级了。 真是哦，恐怖了。
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. for some time. It's...
Oh. Yeah.
A pouch bulging with coin. Elf Guardian Florins. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking. Body was chopped up, blows struck with great force, but the creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a... No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though.
哟，好恶心！
Seeming completely alive after so much
刚才怎么长得像人啊？
Examine the tissue more closely later. So, but then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Now, pouch shoved down a bit. Lots of questions, no answers so far.
Oh. 这个是不是让我写的？这有空间哦。Garo 的头发会怎么剪？ 这里的门都是会上锁的呢。
Move it! Giddy up. Slow now. Whoa.
那种比赛的声音，真的有。哇，好多人哦！天哪，事情发生在这么多人的地方。哇！
Is it not evident and this?
Please give them my thoughts.
感觉这怪兽就在这么多人的时候出现。
All right, you scamps. Stop.
But the Pomerine. What about the story?
A tale's for another time. But take a good look.
Master Witcher, is it true that...
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why?
Pomerine story. Think back. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue.
I must agree. Now.
还要教小孩。
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Sure hope you know what you're doing.
Master beast tamers from Nilfgaard's Serenas will ensure the Shaelmar is based. And that is sure to delight the crown.
会不会有点土刺？
Damned dangerous, even young one. Who's going to fight?
Guillaume, the young.
Yeah.
Great love, demand.
Let's go.
哼，这要打的对了。啊，怎么变我打了？为什么？这是什么怪啊？这是什么生物？等一下，它应该算什么生物？黑血。它算构体生物。这个文风跟产物油，我涂个产物油。哦，没有强化的，还有焚风，我好像有强化焚风。 怎么着？你干嘛？然后还靠近。没有看到为什么他突然就下去打了。
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
他们还是解决他。
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine.
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt, we must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later. In the...
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance...
Your Grace, my
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival.
好长哦，是要去过那个武器的主线才对，不应该在这边过血已久的主线。
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
这些贵族的讲话方式都好假。
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. but solely to tell him we regret, yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you.
I know already.
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir de la Tour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Are the legends true? Do Witchers...
No, Your Grace. Usually we just ask for gold.
The response we expected. Thus we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's...
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. How'd it start?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless and business, thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you...
How'd he die? Where'd they find him?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not up...
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees.
So it seems.
Second murder.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures that. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants...
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the pot.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was...
His body was found in a gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe...
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld.
So, first two victims were knights.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times, knights face new challenges. Enterprise be...
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
听起来就像是报仇一样。
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were...
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect...
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange quest.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's...
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues would... In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth. At the time of his dubbing, a knight...
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips
哦，
of
所以他们透过武德杀害无种没有品德的人吗？
just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue.
这样子，我觉得 Garo 有点像那个侦探。
At the moment, all the knights are either at the top...
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is
Milton also knew Delacroix.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac Perrin, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed the knightly team.
They were a team.
哇，他们是骑士队。
friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast might... Your Grace, we need to...
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the head.
We must call off the game.
First and foremost, we must remain...
What?
Damien, order the garden, sir.
怎么会找到他？
Follow me. My God, a murder is out of the question. I will not... Horses, ready our hop.
他自己去找人了。这剧情还不错了，这个 DLC 剧情还不错。
Your Grace.
好帅啊！那是什么表情？
What the hell? Why I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
哼，好帅的公爵。
Hey, that is silk. Be careful. Give it to me.
哼。这赌到哪里去？要赌多久？我比较想去找那个四将级的工艺师。这些下干嘛？冥想一下。 哼，上马。这个真是大城堡哎，比诺德不知道有钱多少。
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option. But time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
又来了，要找东西。
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. But I
小
nab the
跟
phoenix
金
egg.
鱼。
That will be quickest.
Golden fish.
Please, Garrett. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply...
The unicorn.
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trap. Turns around, over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us... All clear?
要干什么去的？
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try it.
看一下。
Smoky accents of marked intensity, adorned with the aromas of an array of gems.
应该喝酒。
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a kid.
Look! Ah! Your Highness! Your Grace. Oh! But this is no true unicorn.
这是一只马。
Perhaps an apple will...
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you
What's
really
wrong?
wish to have this
Hush, or you'll spook the beast.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your...
Who's that?
"直接催眠他就好了。
Damn it. Come on, stay calm. Shh. Calm down. Easy now.
Well, that's hardly...
Flagrant cheating! Sirs, we must teach.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
True. We were unlucky. That's... We must try to grab the...
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Entirely inappropriate behavior. A complete collapse of social norms.
他奇毒咬兽。
Giddy up. Go, go. Golden fish should be easily spotted once I'm under.
They say as we see about...
It looked gold to me.
It worked the places. Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure.
Hey, wait.
他把我拿走哎。
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await when a soul.
A key.
He ruins the game!
Disgraceful.
Under Duke Raymond's rule, such troubles with cities positively useless. She can't possibly say.
Giddy up.
那是什么？
Dark secrets takes you from a fairy tale.
Let's go.
Only my spirit is the greatest of death.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rule. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed up.
进场的地方没有草，没有线，躲了点水。水蛭不是虫，头上藏了顶宝藏。没有草，没有线。这是什么？温室。
Is it about someplace where...
Because it mentions groans and a mouse? Look, if we take groan, hollow it out and fill it with...
温室哦，太难了，竟然是中文的谜题，居然。原来是文字题，居然温室，啥？我觉得他应该死了啊！跳过。 啊，完了，啊，来了！哦，屁嘞，脆皮，他那么脆皮，怎么可能？哇，这是谁啊？应该是巫师，我觉得。他皮这么脆，怎么可能敢跳那么远？ 吃鸡哦。
I'm here.
倩女幽魂了，戴面具。
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people. At least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
Plenty. Even more of the guilty, though. You're next.
I think not. You see, I've something to do still.
More murders?
Just one. Not counting yours.
哎，这段不用武大吗？没有。哎，没戴面具哦，为什么长这样？到底什么东西啊？哦。
I won't let you kill me.
找到他。我们跑那么快，对啊，这个。没有哎。没有。到底是什么？哎，那是野兽。所以用野兽油就可以了吗？用火烧它了。用龙之城好了，炸弹。自动之心应该也可以。龙之梦。哎呦！哎呀，到这个地方，哎，他补血。有用吗？有，蛮有用。还有吗？哎呀，没照到。 哎呀！有一个。 挡住了。这不是哦，他逃了嘞。
To stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yeah. 这谁啊
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Yeah.
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I guess.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
You being here, not some fortunate coincidence, I take it.
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. Unhappy. I came here for Detlef. I fear he's become entangled. Landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlef is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason. Understand. Detlef is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
兽哎，他不是我这种其他妖怪。
Seem pretty damn sure of that.
I am, because I know him very well. Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains.
是他救他。
He chose the latter, regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders it so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is, in point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing a group...
Anything specific?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand.
Suggesting he's maladjusted.
I'm suggesting maladjustment, Kenneth.
Gotta find him.
Well, we share a cause then. Just like the old days. I know you've a contract on his head. Yet you're...
All in all? Sure. Fine. All right already. But...
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have...
I'd prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
所以他们也都是人牌了。
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our course.
Still investigating. About to inspect this.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work.
那个就这样死了。哦，好长的名字。上去一下，这个像，看到了。哦哟，就这样了。所以我应该过去。哎，还有张纸。情书。升级了，拿超多经验值的。哎呀，按错。哎。
Sirs.
恋爱故事。甜蜜家园是什么？这是人物吗？他送我一个家
Damn it! Watch where you step, fool.
在哪？这里实在是一个很高级的地方。
Around here, it's wine.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter?
Can't rightly say, sir.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir.
可爱。
My dear Geralt.
I hope all is well. I imagine whatever is keeping you busy, perhaps you'll need a break. The tome's author claims a certain Professor Moreau once called... I don't know much else, but I suspect that alone might pique... I'm enclosing a map I found folded in... Please be careful and come back to me quickly. Your Triss.
Professor who's...
This is
Triss
Beauclair, not some flea-bitten province.
这好像还不错。
Fiddlesticks, these numbers don't add up to it like. Greetings, brave hero.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do?
I pay the knight's errand.
For what?
Our knights wanted to... note.
Can't help it.
The ducal... It is...
Wouldn't mind.
哎，他是买书的哦。笔记。买点东西。
Well, see you later.
Go in peace, Fair Knight.
I paid too much out again.
Here it's wine.
Est flows in the veins.
Watch it. It's wine, and more wine.
就是另外一个地方嘞，真的不是在这里嘞，在这里，哼，好，离这里很遥远。劳森特，这里，应该有路吧？应该在过去，我先到这。在这里应该有。哎，这有银行哎，要换钱吗？哎，没开门。哇，这地楼是好多东西哦。哎，太好了，任务找到了。
It's an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Eh, 对，可能要早上。
I'd like to change some coin.
By all means.
Come by later.
Effort at yourself. Yes? No.
Yes?
I'm not
Can
the
I
one
help
you
you?
need. Definitely.
2号窗口，酷哦。1号窗口。
Are you blind, sir? I'm at work here.
No safer place than a man.
Wars. Wars everywhere.
这里快速移动的东西比较高级。Garo 竟然在协议9里面是有个家的，太有趣了。所以家可以干嘛？
A man who dare not down some wretch is a man whose wives like to thump his head.
所以这是我的家，天哪！
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basilfalti.
还有管家。
I previously served with distinction at the Nibley family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinarily demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard.
啊，所以他在这里。
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. The vineyard comes across as a place.
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron in turn.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his...
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite...
Mind giving me a little...
Not in the least.
莫名其妙有个葡萄庄园，太神奇了。
Behold, sir, your...
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to...
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
I can't see going through these cataracts.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasure.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Follow me, please. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially close to me.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. How unfortunate. It seems I wearied you, sir. Time has not been kind to Corpo Bianco, but a bit of remodeling should do wonders. If you wish to discuss this further, I shall be in the house.
Wine is better than stew. For stew you have to chew.
出去。
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know, sir.
武器可以放在这，酷哦，酷哎。哦，跟 Skyrim 一样。这个人。哇，可以放一整套。会。房间内。什么是战利品？这是我的书哎。都说文本真很多。啊，他是谁？我才不要挂他的话。是放的东西啊。哎，还有2楼。哦。加还有加的效果，对，神奇哦。
How might I be of service?
Mention the
almost decidedly, sir.
Been thinking about the out.
If I might, not only.
啊，好贵哦。好了，反正钱没有。
It's in your hands then.
I shall get to work highly skilled. Is there anything?
Got these.
Oh, yes. The way I see things.
In my trade?
Of course.
Then send out for one.
Of course. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
If you...
Of course, sir.
Starting to get into this whole renovate. If you don't...
Of course, sir, as you will.
Know what?
I shall be glad to.
Thanks.
等待3天，等待1天，我把钱都花完了。这我可以挂什么画上去啊？好好奇哦！啊，只剩一点点钱了，该卖家里的东西了。
Wine is better than stew. For stew you have to chew.
Oh. 是降级，好，就在旁边了。哎，那只独角兽可以骑来哦，那我要去骑独角兽。下来，独角兽在哪里啊？刚刚那个你这里宫廷庭院。好梦幻哦！没钱。这个协议9 DLC 很好玩。比十字星好很多，十字星感觉就是一个任务而已。不知道说还在吗？哪里挺好塔的？哎呀！
Around here, it's wine, wine, and more wine.
我真的把它骑到这来，可是看来不在这。我想这是独角兽，在哪？这一整个都很悠闲。
We shall long bear the scars of that witch's visit.
我3个人看他画出来的东西都不像他们。在这啊，在哪？啊！我把独角兽弄丢了，找得回来吗？那是底下吗？又不在这吼。好像也不是这。
In the north, there's a land benefit.
这不是这，不到。
Ah.
How does a snake keep its paws?
Yes, a face no ointment could help.
没错。这不行哎，啊算了。
Oh.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flaunt it.
好，到这样好了。